Good Monday. This is Jay Brew, co-chairman of Seafreedom Brew. In previous webcast, we talked about the impact of the decline in oil prices on the U.S. economy. And what we did is that we used the Fed Philly leading 6-month index that we've talked about, those maps that we go over on a monthly basis, and looked at the impact on the overall country. But then we also looked at the impact on 3 different states, Pennsylvania, North Dakota, and Texas. And we saw how quickly these economies reacted as oil declined. So what we wanted to do is to update that, because then with oil coming up in price, and of course what has happened in the last couple of days with the Iranian situation causing now another decline in overall oil prices, is that what kind of impact will it have on these states? And it's interesting when you look at Pennsylvania. The blue line is that leading index. And the thing we pointed out is that as oil prices declined, so did the economy. But then when we looked at it, is that oil prices, when they stabilized in here, is that there was a continual drop, but then the economy started moving back up again. So once again, these indexes are very sensitive, and so as we see changes in the price of oil, our feeling is that it impacts the overall economy in a worse way than the benefits of lower gasoline prices. So what will happen when we have another $10 drop in here is that we'll probably see in months coming that index of Pennsylvania moving down somewhat. It's interesting, same kind of impact as oil prices declined in North Dakota, is that then it hit once again an overall situation where there was a continued drop but then came back up again. But Texas being different, and one could say when you look at this chart that Texas is by far the most affected of the energy states in terms of the overall impact, because you can see as oil prices stabilized, this economy continued to drop, and in fact what could happen on the maps in coming months is that you could see this turning actually into a negative GDP for the overall state of Texas. So one could sit there and say lower oil prices have really affected Texas a lot more. You can look at each one of these individual states and see the impact. So depending where you live, you can go onto Fed Philly's website and get the information that would then allow you to monitor your state's economy. This is Jay Brew. Have a great week.